friends, and welcome to episode 203 of The Rewind, a podcast dedicated to keeping its listeners on the cutting edge of the MMORPG Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. Speaking of its listeners, Drac and I always take the first moment to thank all of you for your support. Whether you are new, old, or somewhere in between, we really can't thank you enough for making us a part of your routine. But still tell your friends. Second, y'all know what comes next. Gratuitous asking of your hard-earned dollars. If you fancy yourself to be read by Mr. C at the start of episode, check out our adventuring party. But if you really want access to telling Drac how not funny he is, join our raid team and get in the exclusive Discord chat to let him know. I will also fry a roast to your top 5 list after I dominate Drac each week. Lastly, today we are joined by one of the best people we've met over these long years while we wait for Pantheon to hit 1.0, Mr. Coddleshire. He didn't even pay me to say that. He's here to talk to us about all things Ranger, like how to die over and over, how to be voluntold for a death touch, and talk 40 minutes about how cool the forage skill is. If you follow the link below to his channel, be ready for the craziest Windows 98 games sprinkled in with the bro he puts before all foes, GuloGulo. And if you're really lucky, you can chat with me in his YouTube chat. Not dumb Twitch chat, because comparing YouTube chat to Twitch chat is like comparing Chrome to Amazon Silk. Not even close. Now, on with the show!
The adventurers stood at the edge of a dense forest, contemplating their next step in their journey. Anton Duviditis, the Darkmir's shaman glyph keeper, spoke first. Why not take the path of the ranger? We each have our unique skills. Churudu the gnome summoner grinned. I'll be the elemental ranger. I'll summon and control the forces of nature, striking with the power of earth, fire, and air. Kalrock the dwarf paladin crossed his arms. I'll be the guardian ranger, defending the land with my shield and my axe, keeping foes at bay while others strikes. Eliv the halfling rogue smiled. I'll be the stealth ranger, blending in with the shadows, taking out enemies before they even know I'm there. Ziplox the Darkmere rogue nodded. I'll be the duelist ranger, quick and deadly with twin blades. I'll strike from the shadows. Annoying Llama the human monk cracked his knuckles. I'll be the martial ranger, combining my strength and agility for hand-to-hand combat in the wilds. Screech the Scar Bard tuned his lute. I'll be the bardic ranger, weaving magic into my shots, buffing my allies and confusing my enemies. Archbishops the dwarf paladin raised his shield. I'll be the paladin ranger, bending my holy magic with the precision of a ranger's aim. Dwimble the gnome rogue smirked. I'll be the trapper ranger, creating traps and snares to catch anything that moves. Together, they each embrace their new forms of ranger, ready to face the wilds in their own unique ways.
This week in Visionary Realms News and Notes.
Welcome. Oh, never mind. No.
Wrong show.
Wrong show. Welcome to The Rewind with Dragadamos and Mr. C. Whoop, whoop.
Whoa, hold on a second. I thought this was the waiting room for Theric and Des. Are they going to come on?
Oh, get out of here. Get out.
Don't worry, we're just fluffing for you. We're just giving you the fluff.
Yeah.
We're like that band that comes on before like the band you actually want to see.
The opener, as they call it.
We're the opener, 100%. We're the opener.
No, we're the closers, Drac. We're shutting down this rewind. I don't know how many episodes it's going to take us, but we are shutting this thing down.
We're shutting it down. One way or the other, it's coming down.
You're at least middlers, all right?
Oh, boy.
Not openers, but, in the middle.
Okay. I'll take middle. That's fine.
Perfect. All right. Well, Rangers got a big update. It's been about a week and a half now. And so we thought to ourselves, who do we know that plays Ranger? And then Mr. C came to mind, and we're like, well, he's the expert that Pantheon needs. And so we thought we'd get him on. So here he is, and we are excited to have him. We're excited to talk all things Ranger and all things Ranger updates because Dimos and I don't know anything about the Ranger. So please, Mr. C, enlighten us. Tell us about Ranger updates, and if you think Ranger's in a good spot.
So Ranger, shockers, they have bows and they fire them at people, and then sometimes they hit them. I know, crazy. And sometimes they, they attack things with swords. There was a big patch, a quote unquote patch. I mean, it was a patch, and not quote unquote.
Pretty big patch for a Ranger. So yeah.
That's the most lines I've ever seen after Ranger update ever.
It's true. Usually Ranger's like, hey, this does 10 more damage. All right, bye. We're done.
Bye.
We're done. We're moving on. The TLDR is, it's nice. The changes are okay. Nothing to write home about. If you're at summer camp and you do some like crappy macaroni art, you're not going to write home about the macaroni art. You're just going to pretend like you didn't do it that day.
I do love a good macaroni art.
Ground and flying scout on the utility bar now. Woo!
Uh-oh. Now you got some spots to do stuff.
Yeah. Well, it was annoying before because if you wanted to use the hamster, I would have to remove a weapon ability or whatever from my bar and then put the scout on there, and it was kind of annoying. Now I don't have to do that anymore. It's very convenient.
They put it on your weapon abilities?
Yeah. I mean, not whatever. I forget the action bar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Now, I would be pissed because I'm short on the secondary bar slots. I've got all kinds of action bar slots that are open. So that wouldn't be great for the
utility
wizard.
Bar full, action bar still needs some work.
Very much so. Very much
well,
so for the
utility
wizard.
Bar is a little more full on the Ranger. Before it was just a lot of, hey, you cast this ability and you summon this like potion or traps or whatever. And now you have more stuff to put in there, like the ground scouts. Speaking of potions and stuff, they added 2 new potions that only Rangers can make for themselves. They added the Hykenith Drought, whatever. Some lore nerd probably knows how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yes. Where's Theric when you need him?
Yeah, where's Theric?
Bring in the fluffer.
Bring in the fluffer. That drought restores 20 momentum, which is interesting. Because usually in combat, you don't need momentum unless... Like, usually you only need it very early on.
Like for traps and
or
stuff.
if you're missing, well, you need it for the jump in and jump out abilities, but also for traps and also for the stun. But it'd be nice against like high level mobs that you're not hitting at all, or you're gonna need to use a trap early on or stun early on. That's probably the only point you'd really need it. Otherwise, I don't think you'd really need it. And I haven't really made any because I haven't really needed them that much. Following that, you got liquid camouflage, which is very interesting. Another thing that you get resources from forage, and then you turn those resources into a liquid camouflage potion that makes you invisible against, quote, non-magical creatures.
Ugh.
Now, what the hell is a magical creature and a non-magical creature? I don't know. I'm not testing that.
We're in a fantasy world.
It's funny because apparently I asked Vin, I was like, hey, because I think you get something similar. Does your camouflage like do that? And he's like, no, it just says it makes me invisible. So it's only Rangers.
So awful.
Of course.
I think VR missed an opportunity here. Why can't the foraging be like a group skill? You do your foraging, you make your thing as a ranger, and then you pass an item to one of your group mates, and that item is no rent, right? So if you log off, it disappears. But for the duration of your adventure, you could use it. What's wrong with that?
It is a little unutilized right now. I think you're right. Because it's exactly like your Mana Stone. Or not. What are they called?
The Drac Rock.
Crystal Geyser Rocks. I don't know what
but Geyser, yep.
Crystal Buttle Geyser Rocks.
The Mana Stone, basically. It's a Mana Stone.
I don't know like there's not a whole lot. Like the liquid camouflage, maybe.
I mean, that would be useful.
It could be good if you don't have like a caster in your group. If it's like,
but it's only non-magical creatures.
well, make it better. Come on, VR, make it better. Stop gimping the ranger.
Poor ranger needs something.
Invis versus animal. Get out.
Like an animal lull or an animal like de-aggro or something like that.
Oh, don't even get me started on the pacify. We're not even there yet.
Those would be nice, right? If you could pass those to somebody else, that'd be cool.
The only thing that would be of value, and they did update this too, I didn't put it in my notes, but there's the Moonrose Balm, and now there's 2 more ranks. And now, right now, instead of healing 1 hit point of regen, it's 3 hit points of regen.
Whoa,
and
don't spend all that hit point regen in one place.
I know. Hey, Damos, how much hit points do you have in your tank?
Like 1,300, I think, maybe more.
Wow, that's gonna change the tide of battle right there.
That's it. Would have died.
It doubles up with my own regen because I get the Sweet Warrior regen too.
Mm-hmm. So you could be like 5 regen, and
it could
really
be upwards of 5.
So good.
Anyways, heals are better now. They're 3 tick. They're like a 3 tick heal now instead of just 1. Still not useful. Again, it does like my heal does 28 or 32 a tick for 3 ticks, and Damos just said he has over 1,000 hit points, so you can take a wild guess by it's not on my bar.
It's not.
But you're the backup healer.
I'm the backup healer.
You're the one healing the heal pet.
I think, I think Ranger, if you're going to make him some kind of like spot healer or something, you need to make the heal substantial, but why not put it on like a long cooldown? Like, why isn't it like put it on like a 3-minute cooldown, but make it a couple 100 points of healing, right? Like just like an, oh my gosh, bad stuff is happening. I need an emergency heal. Oh, the Ranger's got one. Boom, you hit it, and then it's on a 3-minute cooldown. What's wrong with that?
Those are called Oh My Hex.
Oh my hex. That should be the name of the skill. Oh my heck for the Ranger. VR, you are welcome. This is all for free. Okay?
Which means they won't take
good
it.
Free advice.
They get so much free advice and they ignore all of it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Also, the Rangers now have a nature nuke. Which is like, I tested it against aim to kill, like mainly because that'd be like maybe the thing I would replace it with, and it's like barely better, but you have to hit it more, and it takes mana, so it's not on the bar. And kind of goes in the greater thing of like Rangers, they're built for physical damage, melee and ranged physical damage. And do you really want to dump all your points into wisdom? Because I think they do scale off of wisdom, but really, do you want to be the healing nuking wizard ranger?
Some rangers want that.
I mean,
they're not good, but some do.
You're not wrong. There are some.
You don't want them in your group, but some people want to do that. Yes.
Maybe it's like a spot thing where there's going to be like some up and coming dungeon that we don't even know about. That's like really, like you use nature damage and you get a big bonus or something.
Maybe in 2030.
Yeah, 2030. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, you're built. You don't want to be spending all these points in the wisdom when, you excel at physical damage. It is what it is. But if someone wanted to sit there and just be, I want to say Aragorn, but it's not right. The Ranger one. I don't know why my brain is dying.
Legolas.
Legolas thing.
Aragorn is the Ranger of the North. You were right.
So whatever.
He meant the archer. He meant the M&M Ranger. That's what he was thinking about.
We'll talk about the M&M Ranger later.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
But yeah, if someone wanted to be Legolas and just shoot bows, like, I guess they could do that. They replace the melee abilities with the heal and the nuke, but I would still judge you because you'd be losing out on guaranteed crits. Guaranteed crits are good, right?
Ooh, guaranteed crits are money. As the wizard.
Yeah,
who got his crits taken away from him for a while. If you're old enough to know, you know. Yeah, crits are nice. Yep.
And finally, the last new addition that I remember is aspect of the wolf. Sounds like that I will. It sounds like you would turn into a wolf, but no, it's just a little speed buff. It's 12%. It's nice. I'm not dissing it, but again, none to write home against, and it doesn't stack with Sao or
Ooh, that's rough. It
yeah.
doesn't stack?
Nope.
Didn't you always have that? I thought the Rangers always had a little run
So
buff.
they had, I forget the name of it, but they get at level 1 or 2, they get a permanent 5% boost to
Yeah.
speed outdoors. But this is completely different. It's a spell you cast on yourself, and it makes
Okay.
you run 12% faster.
Nice. Okay. Well, I mean, a little self-so. That's
I mean,
okay.
it's
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I'm not against it. Again, like I said, none really to write home about with these. It's not like exciting. I still wish that there was more like pull utility or something like that. But I think Ranger's in a good spot.
I wish they would balance all this stuff so it stacks. It feels real bad when a class is like in a group and they're just like all about themselves and not about any party stuff at all. Like,
Right.
let us interact with each other. Let us do things in a group. Like, why are we so afraid of stacking buffs? That's how we have so much fun in MMOs, is we find these crazy combination of buffs and stuff, and then we're just like, this is amazing, let's go do fear guiding. Like, that type of stuff is
You're
amazing.
nerfed.
Yeah,
You got beat with the nerf stick.
I mean, I'd rather do that than like not be able to interact with other people in my group. No, the ranger is just a ranger. They only buff themselves. They sit over in their corner and they do ranger things and don't even talk to anyone else. Like, what? That's
To be fair, that's very Ranger, very Brood Lord Ranger with the
Brood
hood.
Lord
It's just
Ranger.
like, I don't need a group. I can handle myself.
I don't know.
Although what you're talking about, I want to say in EQ, or maybe it was some other MMO where people would like intentionally just give all their buffs to like the rogue, and the rogue would be like ultra powered and just destroy stuff. That stuff's fun.
Yeah,
Absolutely. We're finding different ways around the same puzzle, right?
Yeah.
It's a different solution. I like it. Now, Mr. C, pre-patch, what has on your bar has changed? Is there any of these new additions that have permanently made your bar?
The only things that have made my bar are the scouts now on the utility bar. Nice. I don't have to remove from the action bar, remove a good ability from the action bar and put it on there. It's just there now. It's nice. I've been using it a lot. I used it yesterday.
Yeah.
Last night.
Yeah, you sent the bat off into the distance.
Yeah, I'm just able to quickly do bam, send the bat out, see what's going out there, and I have to change my ability bar. It's just good to go.
Nice.
And aspect of the wolf for when I don't have a Venduzel around. And that's it. That's the only things that have changed.
Yeah, man, that's the way I kind of felt with everything non-shield when it came to the warrior. You know, it was like literally the whole warrior pass was shield. And then they took away the AC on the shield, and I tried to go back to not shield spec, and it was just like, oh, okay, well, I'm back to not a full action bar and not a full utility bar. Okay, this is great. Looks like I'm going back to shield.
Brutal.
Perma shield warrior, because that's what they forced me into, and then took away the AC of the shield. Took away the best part of it. So you forced me into skills and nerf me at the same time. I love it. Can't wait for the next pass.
It's gonna be amazing.
In 3 years. Ugh.
Listen, they'll get fleshed out. All the classes will get fleshed out to 50 in no time. They've been saying that quarter two, whatever, of 28. I don't remember what they said. They said something.
Not a complete list. Not a complete list.
Yeah,
TM.
it's not complete yet. It's not complete yet.
And they're moving. They're moving along.
Yeah.
I will say that they're doing good work here. It does take a while. You have to kind of flesh it out a little bit. You can't just Chris Rowan shoot from the hip, add shit into the set, right? Like, it needs to be thought out. And I feel like Joppa's doing a pretty.
Sometimes.
Well, you're not wrong, but I do feel like Joppa's doing a pretty good job of implementing stuff and getting it out and letting us test it. And if it doesn't work, probably take it away later. And hopefully they add AC back for shields, at least for warriors. But whatever, it's fine. Hopefully we get another pass here soon. The unfortunate thing is it's probably going to be another 6 months before they get back around to us, because they got to go through all the casters, and then Start all over again.
Wizard needs a little love, people.
I think everyone needs a little love, Drac. It's not just you, man. Like we're still not. The kits are still not done.
If Drac was head in charge, Wizard be done level 50. In fact, all Wizards would start at level 50 instead of all the other classes.
I mean, that would be logical, but really, I've already said how the Wizard class should be like a million years ago, and no one has taken my advice. It should be Magic the Gathering via MMO. That's how it should be. I put together my little pies, build the pies, and I get a certain collection of pies that I want, and then I cast a spell, and it takes 2 fire, 1 ice, and 3 lightning, and then I can launch that spell. So I have builders.
You've activated my trap card.
Yes, exactly. Yes. And I build up the little pies, and I have a conglomeration of bigger spells that use the builders, and they cost certain amounts of, let's call it mana or pies, and it lets off a big spell. I think that would be cool. Right now it's a little boring.
I mean, I said this in the after early access rewind that I was also a part of with Gulo. But they need more pull utility. You know, right now, if you're trying to truck through a dungeon, you kind of need an enchanter or maybe just a really good monk that can split. And those are your options right now.
A really good monk that can split and also doesn't mind dying.
Yeah.
Which they do a lot.
They do a lot. Ranger patch kind of meh. New Ranger spells kind of meh. What about just the overall state of the Ranger in general?
Still in a relatively good spot. I like playing the Ranger. I like the jump in and jump out abilities of the Ranger. I feel like it adds a lot because a lot of other games, including Monsters and Memories, where you're either going ranged or you're going melee, and it's kind of awkward if you're trying to like hit abilities between the two. But the jump in and jump out, it's very quick. It's very excitable, and there's also a lot of layers to it with like the traps and whatnot if Diamonds didn't break them.
Oh my god, here we go. Here we fucking go.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just giving you shit.
Daimlos, breaker of all things CC. It doesn't matter what class it is. Blame the tank.
You could equip any other shield and it wouldn't pick Gulos' best. Any other shield. But
it's the best shield.
But
it's the best shield.
Looks cool. It looks really cool.
And it looks cool. It's not even the look. It's just the best shield.
And it breaks mez, so maybe it's not the best shield.
Maybe not the best. I don't know.
Whatever. Find me a shield in whatever Ash Breathers to replace it with, and then we can talk.
It's going to be a good day for Gulo.
But yeah, I think the class is fun. I was a little annoyed when the what was it? They were talking about iconic abilities, and they said the Ranger Pacify was their iconic ability, and it definitely is not. It's not on my bar. I've used it once in my entire Ranger career because it's so good.
So good.
It's so good. But they could have just been like, hey, track. That's an iconic Ranger ability. And I would have been, I agree. I'm done. I'm going to complain about something else because I love complaining about stuff.
Yeah.
That's what we do on the internet.
I mean, how is tracking not the Ranger iconic ability? I don't understand that.
I mean, I don't know why either, but it's just in a great place. Does good damage. Feels good. Has a little bit of CC with the traps. Has some cool stuff you can make with forage or whatever. Some people say it's annoying. I go either way. You know, sometimes I'm like, hey, I like hitting the forage button when none's happening, and sometimes I'm like, I'm out of trap parts. Shit, I'd rather have not to get those trap parts anymore. And that's kind of another problem this patch had, is that it added more shit that I had to get with forage for those new potions. So there you go.
More foraging for the foragers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least you don't have to harvest deer urine for those potions.
Indeed.
Well, Nathan would love it if we could, actually.
I know.
And then spit it out in people's faces. We need to bring that back.
That was an interesting take on taunt.
They never really clarified what exactly you were doing when you were using the urine to taunt, even though you.
I just assume you're throwing like a urine balloon at them. I don't think you're actually spitting it on them.
For the uninitiated, what we're talking about here is Embers Adrift, where you used animal urine as part of your taunt mechanic.
Yeah.
So that's That was that. That
But
was
also,
interesting.
the animation was literally your character spinning in the direction of the enemy. Thus,
Well, yeah,
why the
because that's a
swap.
taunt. When we go to fight in a couple weeks, I will be spitting at you to taunt you to fight me. So be ready for that.
Yikes.
I hope Drac has the camera ready and he's ready to upload the world
Oh,
star.
I'll be going live on Twitch.
I've
for
got the
that.
deer
I'll be
urine
going,
ready,
I'll
so.
be going live on Twitch for sure.
Listen, I'm
Looking
gonna have
forward
the
to that.
bear urine, so you watch out.
Oh,
you watch out,
that's
mister.
extra spicy.
Yeah.
I'm going to have the potato urine ready.
Ooh, whoa. I mean,
Well,
I
you
just
think-
took a potato at you.
Well, you think that's spicy? You should see our next post.
Uh-oh.
This is so. Why are posters so ridiculous?
Oh my goodness. So we got a poster here, the link below if you'd like to check it out. And he is a little upset because he's seen the same six boxer in the same spot farming the same thing for apparently a large amount of time. And apparently it is, quote, known that this person is a real money transaction person or RMT person that takes whatever they're farming on Pantheon and then sells it for real money. And he posted
Why are you paying real money for something that's going to get wiped?
Oh no.
Who has this kind of money?
People are crazy. But Sav kind of responded to it and said, we really can't prove that they're doing that. We really can't, prove. It's really hard to prove that, so we can't really do anything. I don't know. Even if
I don't know. If you're going to quote her what she said.
All right, you quote it.
Proving a player of RMT is very difficult on the player side. We ask that when players do present info, they allow us to do the follow-up.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not that they can't tell. It's that people can't tell. You don't know what they're doing. So let the devs that can see everything.
Let them take him
figure it
out. Take him out at the kneecaps. All right.
Now, my real hate on this post is the title. VR. Your game is failing because you are failing your community.
Hashtag community matters.
What is this? Why are we putting the emphasis on these words?
I know.
It's the dumbest
I don't know why.
opening of any post I've ever seen in my life.
That is the title of every other post on the Discord right now.
Oh my
You are
God.
failing, and you're failing your community. What?
Failing your community.
What is that? One guy's talking about RTM, the other guy's talking about stat increases. It's every post. It doesn't matter what the actual content of the post is. VR is failing. And I'm just
I would have
it's a little
worded that a
extreme.
little differently. I would have been like, deal with these friggin' RMT botters who also, you might want to cut this part out, drop racial slurs.
Right? How you know it's a Chinese bot? Why are you just throwing that shit out there? I mean, we all know all the best stuff comes from Korea. So I'm cutting that out.
It's about to be tariffed.
That's definitely getting cut out.
But I do feel like this guy is
shorts.
Yeah, oh shit. We're getting fucked. But this guy is clearly on the Eminem camp. Because it just the second sentence after he throws out racial slurs is Eminem will dominate your game because you fail to support the community that has supported you an absurd amount of time.
Well,
This guy can't even put a sentence together.
you missed
Why
the
am I
best part,
listening to this
Dimos,
guy?
because in the chat, the botter literally dropped an M-bomb towards the guy who posted it. So they're both
yeah, no,
bad.
I
They're
saw
both
that.
equally bad.
Sure, absolutely. This is just
You know what
stupid.
really gets VR's attention and just warms their hearts towards you is when you bring Monsters and Memories into the discussion.
Oh yeah, that's gonna get you a lot of traction real quick.
Listen,
know,
it's
the
going to get
devs-
you cred on the
They're
They're
Reddit.
just gonna jump right on that because you just mentioned Monsters and Memories. They're gonna, we gotta look into this right now.
They got a Monsters of Memory alarm. It's like, man, Monsters of Memory mentioned. Oh shit, we got to deal with it. Deal with it right now.
Delete.
We are not Monsters of Memories. Monsters of Memories, nothing like Pantheon. There's not competition. All right, bye. Get out of here.
One is an MMO and the other is an MMO. Very different.
Very
Very
different.
different.
It's just so many complainers. This is what happens.
I mean, look at us.
Hey,
we talk about this like
we
every
get to
other
be
week.
White Knights again, Dimos.
Yep. We're the good. We're back to being the crazy positive Pantheon people, even though we're the even keel. We've established ourselves. We are the even keel. We don't go too crazy positive. We don't go too crazy negative. We just say how it is. And here we are, another week. How many shows, every other shows in a row, have we mentioned this stuff? These people are just nutso.
This game is dead. Get owned.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks for your $40. Get the fuck out.
We can say that. Well, some other things that have been said this week is Bromson stopped by the After Dark.
Mm-hmm.
And he is very excited. Very excited. Because he has got a special look into BRK. For the uninitiated, that is Black Rose Keep, an old dungeon that's been around forever, but has been redone and is soon to be re-released according to the timeline, which is, as we know, very sacred.
Full of chevrons.
Full of chevrons. Also, Ronick also mentioned it on our good friends over at Pantheon. He mentioned that BRK was almost complete and is the best dungeon that VR has made to date.
Well, I mean, it's 10 years in the making, so God, I hope so.
Yeah. Are you guys excited for BRK? Do you think it's going to revive the Pantheon numbers?
Did you play any version of Black Rose Keep in the previous A's PA tests?
Not me.
I did, but nothing crazy. I got entrance maybe into a few rooms. It was not very far at all. The last time BRK was in was 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Had to be. It was before me, and I'm a 4.
It's been a long time.
5.
Yeah, it was before.
It's been a while.
It was before. It was before Pantheon Plus. It was a long time ago.
Before Pantheon Plus?
Yeah.
That's old.
I was with Sacred's guild at the time. Sacred was still a player when BRK was out.
Well, he could be a player now if you wanted to be.
I mean, yeah, he's a player again, but he's come full circle, right? He was a dev, now a player again. But yeah, he had his guild. Anyway, BRK, excited, hopeful, think it's Pantheon's savior. What do we think about BRK?
Very excited. Definitely not Pantheon savior. Just need more content. This is it, right? This is, other than the raid dungeon, this is it of all the old material. Everything else from here on out has to be new. And so they can't rest on this laurel any longer because there is nothing old left. Right. Everything has to be new. So they really need to lock it up. I mean, this might last us a while, but you know how players play. They're going to eat it up for 2 weeks, be done with it, and on to the next thing and bitch about why there's no content again.
Why are you failing us, VR?
You're failing your community.
Mr. C.
So BRK previously, no opinion whatsoever. I was just I guess we'll do it when it comes out. Bronson being hyped about it has piqued my interest a little bit. Yep. But again, it's like you said, I think it'll also help out a little bit because it's not Ash Breathers that's so freaking high level. It's a little lower bracket. What is it, 20
15 to 18?
I think it does go high though, doesn't it?
15 to 18 to 25, I believe, is the range.
Okay.
But at least Nathan Napalmers, they can, at level 15, they could, be at the entrance, feel like they're experiencing the new content without just feeling I'm 20 levels below it. I'm never going to, at this rate, we're never going to be able to do it, including us. We're just man, I would like to do Ash Breathers, but
Vendini can have you to 15 in 3 hours.
Yeah. But it also has the problem of, there's a lot of bored 40s and 50s out there, and they might just, find any area with good loot and just kind of park their butts there and just get all loot and then leave. So who knows what's going to happen? Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it brings more people back. Time will tell, as per usual.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. How are they going to deal with that? Because we've never really had that situation before where they've added a lower level dungeon after we've already leveled way past it. That's never
Yeah.
been a
Well,
thing
us.
before.
Well, I mean, there were plenty of summoners in the wolves area.
Yeah, but for the most
Previously,
part, most people, 90% of people were below the level of wolves when it dropped.
well, plus this was back in a time where we were in the seasons and we were getting continual wipes,
Yeah, absolutely.
so
Yeah.
that helped out with that a fair bit.
Make wipes great again.
I
don't
mean,
know.
it's too late. It's too late to do it now. It's way too far
Yeah.
gone.
But that's going to be a problem because what do you, I mean, if you're level 40 or right, or 45 or whatever, you're just going to take your level 45 and you're just going to go park in BRK. And what's anybody going to do to stop you?
Nothing.
I don't know.
You could call Sab, but what she's gonna do? Nothing.
She's going to say, bummer.
Bummer.
Bummer. Big time bummer guy.
Big time bummer.
Happy hot girl summer. Bummer.
See you in Dune.
Ripperoni.
Said no one because no one's playing that game anymore.
Yeah, for me, I'm excited for BRK. I'm excited. It's one of the pledge tiers, right? The black rose and and the robe and like all the nostalgia and the lore stuff. And when I listened to the Pantheon podcast and Ronik was talking about how like they've added tons of lore pings and there's all kinds of keeper stuff in there now, and it's just going to be like the most complete zone and most complete dungeon that VR has ever done. And maybe this is just me, and maybe I'm being rope-a-doped, maybe I'm being sucked in, but I'm super positive about BRK. One, because it's been done before, it's not new, and I think that VR can redo this and add a bunch of stuff. I think that's within their wheelhouse. I think that in the past they have done that really well. Hal Nears, for example, was done really well, and I feel like it's still pretty good. So I'm really positive about BRK. I don't think it's going to save it. I think the only thing left that's going to get a big bump in players is release. That's it. That's all.
Sure.
They got one bullet left in the chamber. That's release, and they got to nail that.
Because there's a lot of people. I know a lot of people right now. They're like, "Hey, Pantheon looks fun, but I don't want to lose my progress. I don't want to start all over again." And it's been over 6 months, over half a year, and people have gotten a lot of progress in Pantheon. Man, it's gonna stink so badly when that wipe happens.
It's gonna be hard for us.
Yeah,
and we haven't even been going that hard. I mean, we're going decently hard, but not like crazy. It's gonna be hard for us. We've spent a lot of time on these characters.
Yeah, and there's some people who have 240s, maybe even more than that. That's a lot of time into the game.
It's a lot of time.
Let's see, look at how fancy they are.
MMO news.
MMO news.
Don't we have a bumper for this?
I was just trying to be as cool as you. I know I can't pull it off, but I'm trying.
Will never happen. One day.
One day, when I get old enough and wise enough.
You ditch all those kids that keep slamming those doors back there. No bathroom for you, Danger.
Go outside and use the bathroom.
There's a bush out there. Go water it.
Oh, yeah. He would. If my wife would let him, he would totally just do that.
You don't tell the wife. You just, just go do it.
That goes over well. Anyway, back to MMO news. Cut all that.
Nope.
We had an M&M weekend, Monsters and Memories weekend, that we got to play a whole bunch for.
Wow, 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 wow.
It was pretty fun. I'm up to 14, almost. Yeah, I'm a good chunk way through 14 actually. So super excited, super pumped. Played a lot of hours over the weekend. Started Thursday, and kind of consistently played. It was a good time for me. Summer's MMO playing time, and just got a lot of testing. Had a lot of fun. It's a solid MMO. What did you guys think? How was M&M weekend for you? What did you think about it? And what do you think about M&M going forward?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I was always logging in. Actually, I was even when I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna put in a grind session. I was still like, I'm gonna log in and check to see the vendors, see if they have any cool loot
Yep.
to
Yep.
buy. And
Yes.
I found some pretty good dumpster dives. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I think it's fun. I like the areas that we went to, like the big lead up to that Telekir, that Bloody Nose Goblin dungeon's really cool when you can like see that, just that vista of everything below that dungeon's really cool. I feel like the group gameplay is also really good for the most part from what I've seen.
Yes.
Ranger,
Should have been a bard.
I like it, but also I don't like it. It's just there's nothing fancy about the Ranger. Like here's what's stupid about the M&M Ranger. The M&M Rogue gets a ranged bow ability, and the Ranger does not, which is kind of weird.
Listen, all you Rewind fans out there, do not buy into this nonsense. I have given Mr. C the complete answer for all of his woes. He just refuses, and I mean just flat out refuses to take my advice. The answer is simple. He's just hung up on the name Ranger. What he really wants to play is called an archer. And he just doesn't want to do that. He's just so stuck on being a ranger that he can't get over not being a ranger. And so he doesn't want to actually be a ranger, which is like a druid hybrid. He doesn't want that. He wants to be an archer. And he just won't do it.
I can tell you exactly why I don't want to be a sole archer. Arrows. I don't want to be bound to making arrows for the rest of my life, like your Embers Adrift career where you had 10,000 arrows.
And he barely made any of those.
It's true.
But also, I think archer is just like there's more ranged abilities. Don't get me wrong, but also it's kind of just like, yeah, here you go. You hit 4 different archer abilities that only go up to level 8. Congratulations. That's it. I hated Ranger a lot less the more I played it, but still, it needs some work.
They all do. All the classes need some work.
That is fair. But right now, Ranger, all you pretty much get are just druid hand-me-downs.
That's hybrid life, my man.
It doesn't feel good. There's no unique Ranger abilities except for one that's camouflage. It's the only one you get. And the rest are just druid hand-me-downs. And in fact, at 17, I have abilities or have spells that Vendini has that I don't get, that he got at like 4 or 8, and I don't have access to those, like a little tiny strength buff. Like I don't get access to that at 17, which is weird. It's just, it doesn't feel good when it's like I get snare at like 12, like 8 or 12. I forget when I got it. But it has a lot of utility. I like the root's nice, the snare's nice. It's nice so Vendini doesn't have to do stuff like that because he's the healer and the buffer. Although apparently, according to Vendini, Druid, he's just a buffer who heals every.
That's why he's bored, because you're doing all of his jobs. maybe if you were the ranger and you were an archer, then he would have something to do.
There you go.
Can we just say it's weird that there's 2 ranger
I like
classes.
that they split it.
I can't believe that we have the full class and then we have the hybrid class in the same group. That's not wise class mixing.
Well, when we do this for real, it'll be a lot better.
Well, I'll also be Bard. I won't be a ranger.
Yeah.
The Bard Inquisitor combo will be much better than anything else we've done so far.
Is Gulo planning to be a Shadow Knight on release?
I don't know.
No idea.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with having 2 tanks.
It seemed
honestly.
to work. It seemed to work fine. His
Absolutely.
DPS wasn't like awful.
Takes all the pressure of me having to be on all the time. If I'm
that's real nice.
Yeah, having 2 tanks is super important. I think.
Can we do 2 healers too?
I guess we'll see how the Bard heals, if they do any. I haven't looked at any of their spells, so I don't even know if they have heals.
They
or not,
do. They got some regen. They got a passive regen. That's probably. I think it was pretty decent.
I mean, if someone played a druid who did the buffing, I don't know. Is there we need to find if there's a DPS healer, and if that's the druid, then we can go with that. And
what we really need is the cleric.
We need a cleric. Vin, you got to suck it up, buddy. You got to play cleric. If they're going to keep it as the only res, you have to play cleric. There's just no way around it. I'm sorry, bud.
I wish that they would be like, all right, listen, all the healers get a 0% res. If you want the experience res, you got to be a cleric. But if you're okay just taking the 0% res, that's fine.
Yeah,
Man, I totally disagree with that. Like, just give it to them. We are well past 1999. We do not just need clerics and paladins being the only people that can res. Well, maybe that's the case. Maybe if the paladin gets res, maybe we make Gulo play paladin instead of Shadow Knight.
He's not.
Then
doing
we've got
that.
it res.
There's
Well,
no way he's doing that.
Shadow
I'm just
Knight's so
spitballing
good.
stuff out there so we have the best group synergy we can get. We'll see.
You could play the paladin.
I could play the paladin. But then we'd need an enchanter for sure. Someone would have to play the enchanter.
Bard. Bard gets
Bard
nice.
crowd control. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
your paladin can also double as our healer if Vendini doesn't show up. We just solved all the problems.
No.
We just solved all the problems.
That is not at all accurate. The paladin
Type 1 in
heals like
chat
the ranger.
if you think that Daimlo should be the paladin backup healer.
I mean, Lay on Hands is the backup healer. Don't get me wrong, but like, I can't. That's not sustainable. That's once every half hour, maybe plus. Who knows? I don't know.
Have we tested that, Mr. Z? I don't think we've tested that. I think we need to test it.
You're also forgetting the most important paladin ability, Placate, which is the lull, which is huge.
Lulls are nice. They probably get a bunch of stuns. I'm sure it's like really based on the EQ Rangers or the EQ Paladin. So I'm sure it's somewhat good. It has to be better than the EQ Ranger. Goddamn, I keep saying Ranger. It has to be better than the EQ Paladin because the EQ Paladin sucked till Depths of Dark Hallow. 7 expansions in, it didn't get better. Anyway, I was really happy to play Monsters Memories. This was a much needed change of pace. We've been kind of grinding Pantheon, and don't get me wrong, the gameplay of Pantheon is a lot of fun. I'm right there with you, Mr. C. Like, I think the things that they do, like you said, the jumping in and jumping out for the Ranger, for me, it's banners. Like, I just think it's a lot of fun. It adds a lot of element to the strategy of it all. Whereas EQ, Monsters and Memories, it's all stuff we've done before, right? Like we all know exactly the best way to play, even though this is not even a complete game. But we've all played EQ for a long time, and it's so darn close to it that we all really kind of know how to play this game too, even if we've never played it before. We've got a pretty good idea of how grouping, XPing, camping, all that stuff is just ingrained into us since 99, right? So it was fun. I really like Monsters and Memories. I really like the Inquisitor class. I do think it's super not done. It needs something else. I felt like how Gulo feels in our groups once we split stuff up, right? There's really nothing for the Enchanter to do once it's all solo pulls and on easy street. So hopefully it's going to be more crawling, which makes the Inquisitor much more needed. They desperately need some sort of clarity, like the clarity that enchanters get at 8, I should get at 20, just to make the Inquisitor that much more valuable to have around. Someone else that can cast some sort of mana buff. Because really, what does the Inquisitor do? Not a whole lot. Drax, stop fucking clicking.
Oh, sorry.
The mouse. I can hear it. I'm gonna have to cut all that shit out.
But yeah,
Anyway.
It's crazy because Rangers get a lot of the good Druid spells at 20, like Sow and Brambles and all that stuff. It's kind of crazy that you don't get like just the discount bargain bin clarity.
Yeah.
Where's the breeze?
Yeah, just give me a little breeze. What else was the enchanters have? We've got the discount charm, right?
Do you have haste?
I do not have haste. That could be little discount haste. We've got the discount charm, which is the charm that is every 3 or 5 minutes, however long it lasts, that I can just, if we pull 3, I can grab one and make it my own. What the Pantheon charm should be, but they've captured it for the Inquisitor, which I just am a huge fan of. It's the exact charm that I've always wanted as an enchanter, where I get it once, it lasts 30 seconds, not even, maybe 20 seconds. I use it against my enemy. By the time it breaks, both of the enemies are dead, and we kill the one that I was on, that I had charmed. It really is quite good. I'm really, very intrigued by this Inquisitor class. It's definitely going to be one of the best, most interesting new classes that EQ didn't have, even if it's just a hybrid, and we know what hybrid entails, which is just watered down of the main class that can melee, which is fine. That's what I want.
Yeah, I mean,
do we know, are they gonna go all the way? Are they giving hybrids experience penalties?
I haven't felt it if they have. I've not heard anything about it.
I mean, I feel like experience in general for Monsters of Memories is fast.
It's a little faster.
So
I think it's slowed down quite a bit when we got through our single digit levels very quickly, but then in comparison, these teens are taking a little bit longer.
I'm wondering if it's set fast for testing, I'm wondering if they're going to slow it down a bit.
Could be. Could very well be.
As long as it's not as slow as Pantheon leveling, because that's rough.
Ugh. Just sell me an XP pot already. I want to see this Ash Breathers thing without spending another 60 hours just grinding.
I don't think that's not going to happen.
Never say never.
5,
Drac, I'm so disappointed in you.
4,
Luckily, every week I dominate this list and just destroy Dymos.
3,
I thought you would just tuck your head between,
No
your butt
way!
cheeks.
No, my list is
And
amazing.
It's not at all.
2,
Oh, already your list is the worst. Your list is the worst.
1.
All right, Mr. C, you have been around long enough to see me win almost every top 5 on the Rewind. So I'm super excited to have you here today, and I am super excited to hear your top 5 this week. Dymos, why don't you tell the people what we're talking about?
So, we're kind of running out of things as far as top 5 lists go.
Got
lots
of things.
Well, you're right. There are lots of things, but I'm just like, nothing like that really excites me on the things when I go to look it up anymore. So we're taking like requests, and this was a great request. This came straight from Screech. I felt like this was such a good one because we are in the middle of Hot Girl Dune summer. Right. Well, let's talk about what the top 5 summer activities are. It's just so relevant. I love it when a top 5 is relevant. Like when we had Man of Rohan on and we talked about the top 5 music video game composers, right? Like that just, they tie in together so well. I just love it when it does that. So we're going to do top 5 summer activities. And this should go terrible for me because, well, I hate the outdoors and pretty much all things summer. So this is not my cup of tea. So hopefully, Drac, you and Mr. C both have better suggestions than me because I hate summer.
I mean, I always have better top 5s than you. So.
That's never true.
Well, here's
there was the one time where we had the origami. So that's the only time I've lost. Every other time I have been the winner.
Both Dymos and Drac, they lose every week, but they convince themselves that one of them wins.
All right, Dymos, enough flexing. Let's get to this week's top 5.
All right, Drac, what's your number 5?
Number 5 is, of course, cleaning.
Oh, this is already done. Yeah, how do you have cleaning as your number 5 summer activity? What are you? It's first off, it's called spring cleaning.
Nope,
it's not called summer cleaning.
Spring cleaning is way overrated. Way because summer is when you have all your children at home.
Oh, all right.
And
well,
so,
fair.
of course, you build a giant cleaning list, and then you put them all to work cleaning, and you're like this overseer boss that is like you're like the CEO of your own cleaning company around your house.
No wonder your kids hate you.
Exactly right. So what you're telling me, Drac, is your number 5 is child slave labor.
Yes.
Summer child slave labor. Number 5.
I don't think we can actually say that on YouTube. We will beep that out. But
your kids are the only kids in history that are like, "Oh man, it's summertime. Damn it! I don't want to have to clean for my dad.
I want to go back to school so my dad doesn't make me clean."
There's no like, "Ooh, summer's over. This is so bad in this house." I almost said my last name.
My heart goes out to Danger right now.
Yeah, no, not happening. My kids love it when school starts.
Wow.
How about
That says a
your-
lot.
I can't
How
wait to
about
go
a
back to
lot.
homework.
How about your number 5, Mr. C?
I go next.
Yeah,
the guest
Diamond
is
goes
last.
Oh, okay, whatever.
No,
We
I'm
haven't
the
had
new
a
guest.
guest
Fuck
in
you,
so long.
Damos.
I don't know how this works anymore.
Ugh, this is not that difficult. Just fucking introduce me, Drac.
All right, number 5. I don't even know what you're talking about here. Let's go, Daimlos.
Don't read my list before I say anything. That's how you spoil every time.
Yeah,
I
that's why I
didn't
haven't put
spoil
the list
anything.
down.
I just
That's
said I
smart.
didn't know what you're talking
You know
about.
what, Mr. C? I may do that from here on out. Just not put my list in,
Yeah.
and then he can just react to it as I say it.
I'm
My
putting
number 5
list
summer
in.
activity is spotted cow. If you know, you know.
So
That's enough said.
your top 5 summer activity is getting drunk
No.
during the summer,
No.
or just drinking during the summer?
Drinking a cold beer on a hot summer day.
I mean that. Okay, I'll give you 1 point for Daimlos door.
Whoa.
Boom.
Whoa. I didn't know
You-
I was getting scored by Mr. C this week.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
live scoring now.
Live scoring.
Now we've got live scoring. All right, Mr.
Dragon's at
C.
-1 for saying cleaning.
Yeah.
Because he made his dumb kids clean during the
So does that mean I'm
summertime.
up 2 because I'm +1
No.
and Drac is -1? So I'm actually up 2.
You could go down 2. It depends on what you put on the list.
Okay, fair.
Poor
Okay.
motherfucker.
Fair.
This is a lot of pressure.
This
I would have
is.
spent more time on
Yeah,
the list had I
yeah,
known it was
yeah.
going to be live
How's
scoring.
it taste?
All right, Mr. C, what's your number 5?
This is a bit of a weird one, all right, but this is from my nostalgic childhood.
Mhm.
Although I'll rephrase it a different way, and you'll probably also agree. But back when I lived in my old house with my parents, they had a swamp cooler, and whenever they turned that on, it would always be like, "Oh yeah, summer has started. The smell of the swamp cooler, the cool air, summer has begun. Hell yeah!" Or you could just say, turning the AC on for the first time. Also, great summer activity.
Oh, okay. Because Drac and I were completely lost as 2 old Nebraska boys. I have no idea what a swamp cooler is. I'm
Yeah,
really glad you
exactly.
told us.
That's not a
I had
thing.
no idea. Swamp cooler? What is he? He's got one of those fan boat things and he turns on the
Fan
Is that,
fan.
like
things.
is that like an ice chest that sits in the water with the alligators?
But yes, air conditioning, as
Oh,
the quote says in Dogma, no sin more exquisite than central air, and that is absolute fact.
100%. I'm so crazy that we have central air in the house, but I also have an AC for my office.
I love that
Wow.
you live in Seattle and have to
Double
have AC in your
double
house.
the AC. Double
And
it.
it's 2 ACs.
Yeah.
That's how Nebraska you are. You live in
Yeah.
Seattle and you have 2 air
Dude,
conditioners.
I'm not going to be sitting in my office with all this electronic equipment
Yeah,
being
for
hot.
sure.
It's not happening.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's smart. All right, Drac, number 4.
Number 4, top 5 summer activities that I hate is travel. Yay, travel with the family. Let's travel with the family. Let's go see all the relatives. You know what? Let's go see my in-laws. This is going to be amazing. let's
Drake, are you
go.
making a top? Are you making a worst?
Yeah, the
5?
worst.
This
We
is-
already did the worst a couple weeks ago.
This
This
is-
is not a worst
You know
list.
what? As we're visiting my in-laws, could we talk about the aliens some more? Because that would be super fantastic. If we can just talk about the aliens and how that they have negotiated a treaty with the United States government, because that, I would just love to spend 3 hours on that. That would be amazing.
Listen, Drac, there's 72 different breeds of aliens, and there's also an alien spaceship that's cloaked around Earth, and you can't see it. All right.
This is real. It's
Listen,
all real life.
No, because Earth is flat. So, of course.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Right.
Come on, Mr. C.
So
Try
it's
to keep
below
up.
Earth.
Gotta
Sorry.
try to keep up.
Hovering below the earth.
Travel. Yay. What about your number 4, Tylos?
Number 4 is sleeping in and still having 10 hours of daylight. There is nothing better than sleeping in and you can still have an entire day. The worst is like when it's winter, you sleep in on a Saturday and then you got 2 hours of daylight because you slept until noon.
So Daimos' top 5 so far, he could do the entirety of it from his bed.
That's true. It's true.
Correct.
I think that should be -1 point for him.
Whoa. Sleeping in's great. That's one of the best parts of summer.
No points allotted. Actually,
Whoa.
thank you for reminding me, Drag. You're at -2 now.
I thought he was a -3.
No, he's at -2. -2.
Okay.
Total.
So I'm at 1 and he's at -2. I love where this
Okay.
is at.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. C,
Oh.
number 4. Let's hear it.
So I wouldn't do this every summer. It's nice to do every now and again, but going to a theme park.
For sure. For sure. Love parks. Other than them being outdoors. Other than that, they're great. That's a great pick. Cannot. Which any particular one, like a Six Flags or what?
I mean, it's like Six Flags, Magic Mountain, Knott's Berry Farm, Disney World, any of those. They're all fine.
I love Disney World. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I know.
I don't even like Disney, and I love Disney World.
I know this is probably going to get me another -1 point. I'm going to say this anyway. I freaking hate theme parks. Like, I hate them. This is so awful. So horrible. I'm trapped in a world where it's long lines, massive heat,
Yeah.
and I just hate the feeling of being on a roller coaster and like death is impending, doom is in front of me, and I have no control over it. I hate that feeling. It's awful. I do not do amusement park rides for any reason whatsoever, unless like maybe if you put a gun to my head and said get in, maybe.
Man, for being
like
a
I
dad of
said-
100 kids, you're like the
Yeah,
worst
yeah.
I
dad
am
ever.
Yeah.
no. I'm the perfect dad because I'm the one that stays
That
with
watches your
everybody's stuff. Yeah, I am the
man.
one.
Right.
My wife goes on all the rides with all the kids and Danger. He doesn't even act like he knows us anymore. He gets to Disney, he gets to any of the theme parks and he's just like zoop, he's gone. Like he's riding all the rides. He wants to do the upside down loop-de-loop ones. He doesn't even care. He lives up to his name, literally.
He sure does. Good job, Danger. Don't get kidnapped.
Was that your number 3? I hope it
Good
was your
luck.
number 3.
If you kidnap him, good luck.
Yeah,
no,
right.
No returns.
No takesies, backsies. All right, Drac, what's your number 3?
Number 3, grilling. We're into ones that are
Okay.
I actually like now.
Mhm.
So I don't do barbecuing, okay? I do grilling, which is hamburgers and hot dogs. That's the land in which I live. I know my
What about
lane.
steaks?
Oh, I do steaks. Yeah, totally. Steaks are good. Also grilling. I'm a pretty good griller. I would say above average. I'm real good at getting the temperatures right and doing all the things. And so I like grilling. I like doing that during the summer. I like just letting the wife have the time off cooking. I'm just like, okay, we're just going to throw some stuff on the grill and put it on a plate, and everybody just kind of take what they want, and away we go.
Good.
Drac, I will
Good.
give you 1 point to Dracarin and now you're back to -1. So still in the hole, but
You're on your
you
way
made it
up.
out.
Feeling
You're
good.
on your way
Feeling
up.
good. Positivity is rising.
Well, I'm glad that you represented Nebraska here because, that's what we do. We do a lot
Yeah,
of grilling here,
yeah.
so that's good stuff.
What about you, Daimlos? What about your number 3?
My number 3 is summer break. And that is the best because I work at a school. And so I get paid to not be at work during the summer. It's the best. It's the absolute best. Even though mine only lasts a week, that doesn't matter. It'd be nice if I got all 3 months off, but I don't. But when we were kids, we did. Oh my God, there is nothing better than not having to go to school, right? Same thing. Nothing better than not having to go to work, except for I get paid for it now, which is fantastic. I like to do whatever I want to do. I don't like to be tied down. So I want to just live my life how I want to do it. And summer break gives me that opportunity, even if it's only for 5 days now.
So I will give Daimos 1 point for that. Also, his
Oh,
top 5
yep.
still can be done.
You give
entirely
him
from his
1
bed.
point for not working? That's what you're doing?
Well, if he said not
Everyone
working, he
loves
said
not
summer
working,
break.
Drac. Go fuck you. Fuck you.
He said summer break, so he gets 1 point. If he said not working, no point.
I mean, that's
Also,
basically
the
what he said.
entirety of
That's
this list can
basically
be
what he
done
said.
in his bed right now. Still.
Still true. Still true.
100%. All right. What about your number 3, Mr. C?
My number 3 is roasting weenies by an open fire.
Boom. Everyone loves grilling. It's
Yeah.
good.
That's not
Or-
grilling.
I mean, campfire grilling. It's
I
you can
mean-
throw a grill on a campfire, Drac. Come on.
Nah,
Come on.
it's very questionable.
Whatever.
All right, tough guy. What's your
Yeah,
number?
-1 point for you, Drac.
I'm
For
sorry,
being a
I'm-
tough
I'm
guy.
not sucking up to the scorer.
Actually, in
integrity.
fact, your grilling is less superior because Mr. C's grilling is on an open fire where you're just
Dude,
dialing up some
That just-
dials.
that
I'm
mean-
dialing the dials.
that just means it's burnt. That's what that means.
Listen, some
That
people
just
like
means
burnt.
It's overcooked.
I like
100%.
burnt.
Yeah.
I'm good with burnt.
If
You
you're
know,
I like
bad
fire
at it,
cooking. Yeah.
Or worse,
I like the-
undercooked. Don't touch that open fire chicken. That's gonna kill you.
I hope you're not. Yeah, I hope you're not putting a whole freaking like chicken on the end and trying to do it with the stick.
No, that's real bad.
Like the opening to Monsters and Memories, you just
Yeah. You just
Yeah.
do the
There-
the
No, but except-
rotisserie.
that was a good tie-in. That was good.
Thanks. Thank you. Point for me.
Oh,
No point.
come on. Gee.
I'm very frugal with my points. In fact, -1 point downloads for.
Oh,
what?
yeah.
No, you can't negative. I didn't even list something.
Yeah,
You
but
can't
just
just
try
I'm
negative.
trying to make this exciting, Daimlos.
Oh, well, I mean,
one and -1.
Drac does
all
not
right?
make this exciting every time, so it works.
Speaking
All right,
of
Jack.
exciting.
Do it.
All right. I like going to movies in movie theaters in the summer because
So good.
nothing is more awesome than going to a movie theater that's like sub 40 degrees
Yes.
and just
Mm.
like getting a big thing of popcorn and like a giant Mountain Dew with a cran full of ice and just sitting there and being like, this is amazing. And just like the booming speakers and the IMAX, whatever, and just like watching Tom Cruise save the day during the summer. Amazing, love it. Watching movies in the theater.
I'm right there with you. You can just flash mine up there too, Jack. Summer blockbusters.
I know because you copied me, which I
Well,
guess
listen,
is fine, but it should be
before
-1 point for you.
Shut the fuck up. I did, before I saw your list, this was on my list, but I did move it to number 2. It was number 5, and I wanted it to not, I didn't want to steal your thunder. I was looking out for you, Drac.
Why
I
do
was
I not
looking
believe
out
this?
for you.
Why do I not believe
It
this?
100% was summer blockbusters. Like, I was like, what are the things that I do during the summer indoors? Movies. I was going to put it as number 5, but you convinced me after seeing your list, you convinced me to bump it up all the way up to number 2
Mm.
because I didn't want to steal your thunder. You should be thanking me for not
Whoa.
listing that at number 5.
I mean, I'm basically doing your job, so I'm not sure about thanking you.
If having your kids do chores is doing Daimlos' job, I don't know what is.
I don't
Nope.
know either.
No.
Also,
No.
Daimlos' top 5 still can be done entirely from his bed.
You can't go to a movie
No, you
theater.
can't
Well,
go to the movie theater for
I
me.
guess
You
maybe
watch
I
a
could, like-
blockbuster from his
Oh
bed.
yeah, he didn't specify in the
I didn't
movie
say
theater.
no. You're right. I did not
I
specify
almost-
in the movie theater.
I almost gave Drac a -1 because you could watch movies whenever the hell you want to, but he clarified with the cool interior,
Yeah.
Yep.
neutral points.
Neutral points.
What?
Not even. Yeah. Sorry,
What?
bud.
He stole my pick, and you're not even gonna ding him for that.
You're both not getting any points. All right, be happy.
Not
Drac
happy.
is never happy.
Am I gonna be happy about your number 2? That's the real question.
Maybe. So my number 2 is a backyard barbecue party.
Yeehaw!
Getting everyone together,
Grilling them
ribs,
taters.
them corn. Everyone's chatting with them soda pops, having
Love
a good
it.
old time.
I love it. I love that so much. I do. Yep. I don't like smelling like campfire afterwards, but
Yeah.
I do like a good backdoor fire pit barbecue, drinking a beer, a little spotted cow here and there. It's just a cool, refreshing beverage outdoors, hanging out. Just make sure I don't get any ticks. Make sure that I wash my clothes right after it because I hate when my clothes smell like campfire. But yeah, no, good pick. Good times. Friendship is good.
Friendship
You
is
did
good.
say barbecuing though, which is as compared
Whatever.
to grilling.
It's a backyard barbecue party, Drag, and you're not just there for the food. You're there to hang with your bros.
And bring
their
your
ladies or
macaroni
whatever.
salad.
You know what
Yeah.
backyard barbecue means? Means overcooked. Same thing as campfires.
You don't have to eat the food,
Will you
Drag.
give
You can
him
just drink the
minus
soda.
points for this? You deserve
I'm not going
minus
to give him
points.
negative points because I want Drag to maybe get out of the hole. I'm going to
He's
give
not
him an
gonna-
attempt.
He's not with this
Not
number
it.
one.
What are you talking about? This
Well,
is the
spit it
greatest
out.
number one ever.
Okay, great.
What you do during the summer is you play MMORPGs. Are you kidding me? That's
All right,
all we
negative
do
point.
during the summer.
Negative point.
What?
We MMORPG literally every day.
Yeah.
I know, but we do it twice as much during the summer. It's like all day, every day. We're just like, do I want to work today? Not really. Let's
No.
MMO.
But I don't want to work ever.
Do I want to take days off for an EQ TLP launch, even though
Yes.
I've played that game for like the last 6 straight years?
Too
And
bad those are in May
yeah,
and not
whatever.
the summer. Okay, great.
Do I want to take time off for that? Yes, I do. I
I
want
do.
to do all the MMO things, and I want to do them during the summer because that's when I go inside and sit in my air conditioning office and play MMOs
In Seattle,
in Seattle.
one of the coolest states there is.
Ugh, it's still hot. It got up to like 87 the other week, and I was like, I'm dying.
Oh my god, it was 100 today. Shut up. Just shut up.
All right. Well, I know you're not going to beat my number one, but what do you got?
You're a negative 2, Drag. Fuck you.
My number one is not going outside because nature is terrible.
That's not even a real thing.
You're right.
What
It's not.
the heck?
And it's
All
my
right.
number one.
That should be like negative 10 points.
No.
Yes.
No.
Come on,
For the
Mrs.
sake of interesting, you're both a negative 2.
Are we tied? Now
We
we're
tied.
tying. I
Yeah,
went
you're
from
tied.
+2 to -2. I lost 4 points because
4
I hate the
points.
outdoors.
Because not going outside, you could do that any day of the fucking week.
Yeah,
you could
you're
do it in the
right.
winter. You could do it in spring. You could do it in the fall. Any
Man,
day.
Mr. C, I hate bugs. I hate nature.
Don't get me wrong.
I hate it.
Dinos.
I just hate
bugs too. I hate bugs too. All right, and I'm not a big hiker. You know why? Because your chance of walking in the hornet's nest while hiking is higher than
Mhm.
being indoors. There you go.
Correct.
True.
Correct. That's why I
Sage
can't.
advice right there.
That's why I just don't go anywhere. Like I just stay in my basement like I do every day and love it. And it's way cooler in my basement because that's just how basements work.
You should
Your
give me
entire
one.
top 5 can be done from your bed.
Yeah, you should give me
Yeah.
one additional point because Daimless's top 5 can also be done. His entire top 5 can also be done at any other time in the year.
But it's not as good. It's much better in the summer.
No way.
And no, that's not true because you can't sleep in and have 10 hours of daylight in any other time other than the summer. So that's
If
one.
you
And you
want,
can't have
Greg.
summer break in any other time than the
you're
summer.
not. You're not going.
Did you even look at my list?
You're not
Did you even
going,
listen
you're
to
not
anything
going
I said?
outside. You're not going outside for 10 hours of sunlight anyway. You're
Oh,
not.
God.
You're not doing that. And number 2, you're taking Christmas break and Thanksgiving break and spring break and all those other breaks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
But that's not
It's-
at summer.
it's the same thing.
It's
it's
not
the
called
same
summer break.
It's the
It's
same
called
thing.
spring break.
Yeah.
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 All right, Mr. C, let's wrap this thing up.
I
Please.
can't believe you guys didn't mention anything like this. But number 1, pool party. The thing you do.
Cool pool party.
No.
Cool pool party. Everyone's having food, having drinks. Everyone's having a good time, swimming around, splashing around in their bathing suits. It's a good time.
Who knew Mr. C was such a social butterfly? He's got
Yeah, I'm
these
such
what
a
the
social
heck?
parties.
butterfly.
He's got these barbecue parties. He's
Listen,
just
this
a
is
partier.
summer activities.
No.
One,
You're
but
right.
I
You're
would
right.
still do any of these if I got invited to them nowadays. I haven't been to a pool party in a minute, but if someone was like, "Hey, come to a pool party," I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, let's go."
Does anybody have like a real pool in Idaho, or is it all just like
It's all
Above
just like
ground.
swamp water.
yeah,
Thing.
above ground pools?
Just, hey guys, it rained last night and I got a pool in my backyard.
I got the kiddie pool out and it rained and filled up. Come on down. Come on down to
Come
the kiddie pool.
on down, you know what I mean?
I think you should give Dimos -1 point for mocking Idaho.
Wow, no, that's what we do. That's what we do all the time. You can't do that. Plus, this is over. List over. I won, just like always.
Whoa. No one won, except for maybe me. I'm the only one that might have won.
Well,
Neither of you won.
you know who never wins
This is
Never.
the Patreon.
is the Patreons. That's what we call a segue. So this week, Drac cracked the whip because I'm tired of cracking the whip, and I just am not doing that anymore. and got all 5 of our Patreons,
Boom.
of our raid tier Patreons, to give us a top 5 this week. Some are a little more dialed in than others, but most of them are pretty good. Well, let's just get this super dialed in one out of the way, and that's Dwimble, who literally did this in all of 2 seconds.
You should definitely get -1 point for skipping the sound.
Damn it!
Jeez!
Damn it! All right, Jack, play the sound.
Diddly-doo, diddly-doo, diddly-doo.
All right. First off, we got Dwimble. We got camp. What the hell does that mean? Is it like, are you camping? Are you going to a camp? This is what I mean by dialed in. Like, he literally just didn't even put
I'm gonna go ahead and speak for Dwimble here. I think he means camping with a white van.
Does he mean football camp? We don't know. We have no idea.
Maybe you meant like
Madden
camping
sport ball.
Like camping in an MMO, like camping a spot.
Yeah, he could be camping the FBSS. I don't know. We don't know what we're talking about.
This is the worst number 5. Dwimble, you're already out. Number 4, concerts. Okay, yep, that's good. I like concerts.
Like, are we talking country concerts? Or are we what are we talking about here?
He lives in Texas, so of course it's a country concert. Like it's Garth Brooks all the time. That's all they play. They don't know. Well, and Alan Jackson, Garth Brooks. That's all that they play down there in Texas.
Nice.
Number 3, swimming in a lake, in a river, in a pool. Do we know? It's just swim like in a waterbed. Are you doing it in your bathtub? Are you in the cruise where you do have one of those simulated swimmers on the cruise ships? Nobody knows. It's just dialed in. This is terrible. Number 2, road trip. I like road trips. That's a good one. So I don't care where you're going. You don't have to specify a road trip. You're on the road. That's the specificity. You're on the road. So that's a good one. And then number 1, celebrating Hot Girl Summer, trying to placate to Drac, who is not even paying attention to any of this.
Not really.
Yeah, you check out for this whole time. So, Dwimble, boring. Let's go to Ziploc.
You know what's better than Hot Girl Summer? It's Hot Dune Summer.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah, no, you're done. You're done. Just mute your microphone already. No, we're going on to Ziplocs. We got a specific camp. Summer camp. Okay, Ziplocs. Yes, summer camps. Camps were great when you were a kid.
That's so much more specific. He put the word summer with camp. Woo!
You know what? You're right on that, Jack. Okay. I take it back. Ziploc, terrible answer. So, summer camp. I enjoyed summer camp as a kid, though. That was always a good time.
I never went to summer camp.
Yeah. Number 4, baseball games. Worst sport of all time, so that's out. Number 3, water slides. Great choice.
Yep.
Everybody loves a water slide, except we all know how much urine is in that pools. It's a lot of urine. You're literally sliding down a urine slide. Gross, unless it's like your own private pool. And even then, there is still a little bit of urine.
Well, when he says water slides, I think he means like the ones that you buy and you roll out in like the grass and then you slide on those. Maybe
like a slip and slide?
A slip and slide, yeah. I can get with some slip and slide.
Because you're talking about peeing, I was like, man, I hope you would know who'd pee on one of those.
No, like a water
Dwimble just slide. Rolls up to the slip and slide and he's like, zip.
Oh, look, put this toilet here for me.
Wow, this toilet is very horizontal.
This is the longest toilet I've ever seen. I'm going to use all of it. All right. We got 5 of these to rip through, so we got to keep going. Number 2, boating on the lake. Love that. Love boating. That's a good one. And number 1, tubing on a river. I do love myself some tubing. When I was a much younger man, a much thinner man, I really enjoyed doing some tubing with friends. You tie all the tubes together and you just float and drink a bunch of beer and get super sunburned. And then you have to sit on this bus for the next half hour while it drives you back to the top of the river to return you back to your car. That's the only worst part of that is that drive.
So I have one tiny little thing to add. We actually have near Boise State here a river that you can go tubing down or like rafting down, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently you're stuck on it for 2 freaking hours, so negative points.
Oh, wow. Ziploc, so you ended up negative list.
Wait, does that mean I'm in the lead now?
No.
I mean,
Negative points to Daimlos,
with
right?
all of his other points, like
this was not my list, Drac.
I know, but he was agreeing with it, so that means
I'm just saying that's like, if I was giving him negative points, I'd give him negative points for that one. All the other stuff's fine. He'd still be neutral, whatever. Unlike
Man,
Drac.
all the Patreons getting live scoring too. I love it. That's great. Moving on. Let's go Archbishops. This one is hilarious. I love Archbishop's troll list when he really gets into it. But very similar to Drac's list. Number 5, telling bored kids to go outside. Good.
So Drac.
Yep. Number 4, sport camps for bored kids. Clearly this man needs less children. Why did you have so many kids, Archbishops? Like, this is 100% on you. Like, just they've got a little snippy snip for that. You can take care of that real quickly.
He's trying to beat Drac on his record.
Well, Drac's got 100, so he's got.
Ain't nobody doing that. I'm the MVP, baby.
I look at a female and she gets pregnant.
Whoa! Has Mr. Drac now?
She does. Number 3, s'mores in the backyard. Very similar to some outdoor grilling on the campfire, like Mr. C said. S'mores are great. I'm not a huge fan of melted marshmallow because it gets a little sticky, but as long as I can stay away from that, it's all good. Number 2, swimming in the neighbor's pool, just like Mr. C when it rains and they bust out the kiddie pool.
Yep.
I like that he specified the neighbor's pool, because you don't want the pool at your house. You want the pool at the neighbor's house.
Yeah, you don't have to clean it.
Like, you don't mess with it. You don't deal with it. You just send the kids over to the neighbor's house. That's fantastic. I am personally willing to donate like $100 to the neighbors if I don't have to deal with the summer pool and my kids could just go over there. I'm just like, here's a Hunsky. Thanks for summer dreams. Amazing.
My parents are like 2 of the smartest people I know, but the dumbest thing they ever did was get a pool in their backyard because all the grandkids use it. They invite people over and it's just it's a constant chore. You have to constantly clean it. They've got like the Roomba for the pools and they still have to shock it all the time and treat the water, make sure it's clean. Then you have to, at the beginning of the summer, you have to uncover the pool and get all the shit out. When the summer's over, you have to close up the pool again. It just sucks.
I feel like you have to have a chemistry set. Like you're like taking alkaline levels and you're like dipping things and
every day.
And
you have to do that shit every day.
Pieces of paper come out and it turns different colors. I'm like, is this CSI or do I just own a pool? Like, what's going on here?
At least with the Doughboy, like at any point you can be like, all right, I'm out of here. I'm sending this to Goodwill. Someone else can deal with this shit.
Yep. So good job, Archbishops. Neighbor's pool for sure. But number 1, back to school shopping. Okay, as someone who worked in office supplies for 9 years, I completely agree with this. I love back to school shopping. You got your new Trapper Keeper, you got your new calculator, your new neon colored ruler. It's so fun. I love school supplies. I love purchasing them each year. That was such a good time. Got your fancy backpack and your lunchbox. It's good.
I thought you were going to say, as a person who went to school for 12 years, that you love
I'm not a doctor. Also, we all go to school for 12 years. It's called 1st through 12th grade, idiot.
I'm sorry. It's for extended education, so 24 years.
24 years of college. Yes, that is correct.
Super senior.
Yeah, yep, that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. I learned things, Drac.
Yeah.
I learned things.
Learned a lot.
The best part about school supplies is that you always buy stuff that you will never use. Like, I'm gonna get highlighters. I'm gonna get little notepads, and then they just sit in your backpack forever.
They just sit there.
Use them.
You never use them.
But it's exciting. It's so exciting to be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna use this in school," and you don't, because
I can't wait to be so organized in my schooling.
So organized.
I'm gonna be the best student ever.
Remember when you had the whiteout, the little tape whiteout things?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just use it to like put
draw
on your
things on the desk,
on the book covers, on your book covers.
Make phallic symbols on the desk.
Whoa,
I'm not sure what they
Drac.
did in western Nebraska, but we certainly did not do that.
Yeah, whatever.
It's hard to imagine Drac drawing a dong in school, but I love it. I'm here for it.
Okay. Moving on to Screech. We got number 5, Road Trip. Certainly good. We already talked about Dwimbles. That was his only good one. That's a good one. Number 4, Climb a Mountain.
Like Mount Everest for fun?
What is this? What? I get okay. As I get it that I'm from Nebraska and we don't have mountains here. We've got one little hill. That's it. That's the end of our mountain. But like, is this a thing? You guys
Maybe
live out in a
meant,
mountain
like,
area.
A hike? Like a
No.
hike that goes so far up a mountain?
We've already established that Screech is of a certain age. Are we sure that he can survive a mountain climb?
Without having a heart attack?
Yeah, like, is he going to make it back down off the mountain?
I mean, clearly
Maybe-
he's in better shape than we are. That's for sure.
Maybe
Probably
he's
true.
one of those sage old like martial arts monks, and he lives at the top of the mountain. So it's just like business as usual. It's a normal Tuesday for him to go to the top of the mountain and train some young trainees over there.
Dude.
I can't wait. I just found out we're going to get to meet Screech when we all meet up in
super
Seattle.
exciting.
So I'm very excited for that.
I get
so
winded
much
if I have
fighting.
to walk uphill at the Renaissance Fair. I don't know about you guys.
Who didn't put why didn't we put Renaissance fairs?
I've never
a
been
good
to
summer
Renaissance
I don't know,
Fair,
I
but
just
would
been to
go.
one.
I would go.
I was there
Yeah,
last
Ren
week.
Fair is awesome. Okay, on to number 3, live outdoor shows. Yep, definitely love going to see some concerts outdoors. I even like watching Shakespeare out in the outdoors at an amphitheater. That's kind of boring. I much prefer going to the comedy side of Shakespeare than the drama side of Shakespeare. But yeah, that's a good one. Bands, love good bands outdoors, drinking a beer. Number 2, Beach Day. Beach Day. Who had Beach Day? Did anybody else have Beach Day?
No one lives.
I
near
almost put
good
it on my
beaches.
list, but then I remembered how annoying going to the beach is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for when they're nudie beaches. Sorry, Drax kids. Number 1, Oregon Country Fair.
What the heck?
First off, Oregon's the country fair is your standard?
Is that where
Like-
they sell the illicit drugs?
No, that's where you go to buy deep fried Coke. Then you eat it and you
Oh.
puke it up, and
Oh.
then that's the experience.
Like they
of
fry
going
the
to-
can?
It sounds more exciting than it is. Apparently, it's just batter with like Coke in it, which is not as exciting.
Oh, this is real.
yeah, it's real. It's a real thing. I didn't make it up.
Holy shit.
They also
It's
deep
hard for
fry
me to
some
believe
other
that.
crap that I forget.
Listen,
it is
Drac, we've
crazy.
got deep fried sticks of butter down here.
I'm
I can-
aware.
I can definitely believe that deep fried Coca-Cola is a real thing.
We got all the things out in Washington too. Do you do the Puyallup?
The what?
It's the Puyallup Washington Fair. Puyallup.
No.
Oh, it sounds like
Yeah,
we
it's,
may have to do that.
Sounds
yeah.
like someone's puking.
But no one has the butter cow. There's only one butter cow, and
Mm.
although it's in the sister state and over in Iowa, that's the best state fair by far. Get to the Iowa State Fair. You won't have a better state fair.
Do we melt the butter cow down and put it on the goat popcorn statue? Is that how that works?
Yes, we do.
Basically, yeah.
Yep. Okay, this is what everybody has been waiting for. This is the first annoying llama sighting we've had in months.
I am very excited.
I didn't know if he was alive. This is, we needed to send a check on him, right? Like we should have called
It was
the
a
cops.
wellness check.
Yeah. Hey, cops, wherever, do you know someone named Annoying Llama? Like, we don't know his real name or where he lives. Can you just go check in on him and make sure he's still alive? Because we haven't heard from him in 2 months.
He's very loud. You'll know when you get near him. Love you, llama.
Number 5, playing video games, of course. I mean,
Winner.
that's a go.
I mean,
Number
you could
4.
do that any other time.
Yeah, well, it's fine. It's Patreon, right? Like, this isn't well thought out.
Listen, you are tied to the Patreon, but I can say whatever the hell I want. I'm the guest.
The bar is low for guests and Patreons.
That's true.
Whoa,
That's true.
whoa! After my top 5, get the hell out of here, Drac.
Hey, who won? Who won, Mr. Coddleshire?
I won. You
No,
guys
okay,
didn't
so
win.
you're
I
out.
won.
You're all your points are negated by that. Number 4, playing outside. Number 3, going to the water park, going to the piss park, as I like to call it. Number 2, water and balloon fight.
No, I
Yes.
cannot agree with this. I cannot.
Water
get on
balloon
board.
fight?
No.
Why?
Do you know why?
I just asked why.
Who do you think picks up all the little broken water balloons after
This
it's
is
over?
when you're a kid. We're not talking about you being the parent.
Yeah.
Why don't
I
you?
almost put
Who do you
Super
think picks
Soaker
all those
fights
up?
on
Who do you
my
think's
list.
out in the yard?
You know who it is, Drek? It's your child labor.
No,
That's who you.
No, because they're like, I don't see anything. I picked it all up. There's nothing on the ground. And there's like 400 of them right in front of them. I don't understand. Where's all the water balloons? I did it.
Kids are so dumb. Kids are
Get 'em
so
Super
dumb.
Soakers. That's way more fun.
Oh, those were the days, man.
Yeah.
Did you ever get the Super Soaker with the backpack on it? That
No,
was
I
epic.
didn't.
They've
I
got
ended
some
up,
for real water guns selling at Walmart right now.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's like I'm just like
They
Put a
never
hole in
were.
someone.
you can
They're
sell
not
a
Super Soaker
you can
level.
do a water gun that's a chain gun like in the westerns like where you crank it. Like
Oh, interesting.
I didn't know that was a thing, but
I
apparently it
guess
is.
we're also doing that in Seattle.
Yeah, no joke. It looks like we're going to Walmart. Here we
Yeah,
go, Mr.
yeah,
C.
It'll be a good time.
Mr. C and Daimlos go to Walmart in Seattle.
Oh boy.
It's going to be
Type 1 in
great.
chat if you want me to stream Mr. C and Dunless going to Walmart in Seattle.
It's gonna be the least awkward thing ever, I swear.
We'll go clothes shopping together. We'll get our fancy cakes together.
Listen, if you guys go clothes shopping, that's gonna give you all together. That's gonna be a whole different experience for you in Seattle.
Well, we're going to have to pick up new clothes after we bleed all over our old clothes from the fight.
Yeah.
Don't you get it, Drag? That's
okay.
all right. Number 1 for Annoying Llama, out of nowhere, going to the club.
Isn't he married with a kid? It's a little past the
It doesn't
club
matter.
stage.
It doesn't
Is
matter.
that- I think when
Llama's
you-
the cool one of us all.
I mean,
we are all
yes.
boring
He
people.
probably is, but I think once you hit married with a small kid stage, I think clubbing it's behind you.
Let's
I hate to
coming
be
from
the-
the man who has yet to go to a club.
All club.
I'm
all the
sorry, except for when you were doing your line dancing
I'm in-
in Western Nebraska.
No,
Whoa.
not line dancing. It's what is
What do you
it?
mean not
dancing?
line dancing? It's absolutely line dancing.
No, it's not line dancing. It's what the heck's it called?
Do-si doing?
No, it's
Square?
square dancing. Yeah, not line dancing. It's square dancing. Get it right, Daimlos.
Totally different.
Totally
Totally
different.
not-
Totally
Totally
different.
not a southern dance. They're
Yeah.
totally
line
different, y'all.
dancing. That's
I'm
what the Pilgrims did. Jeez.
Whoa. I didn't know drag was such a freaking southern dancenaire over there. He was so passionate about it.
Listen,
He's got his overalls ready to go.
the lunch ladies never looked at me the same. Okay.
Damn, look
With
at
his
that
American
rump
flag
grinding.
shirt
Yeah.
and his overalls
I had the pin.
and his
Okay.
straw cowboy hat.
Chuck Wagoneer's square dancer.
Oh,
Boom.
wow.
Boom.
Maybe can we live stream that at Walmart?
Woo!
Before you leave, we've one final word. Before you've forgotten all that you've heard, there is a moment evergreen. Stay here a while and listen to me.
All right, Daimos. I don't know after this how we're not going to have Mr. C back every week. Like, I don't know how that's going to work.
Well, let me tell you, I'm not editing all 2 hours of this bullshit each week. That's why we're not having him back. We got to go back to where it's just you and me, and there's not 7 hours to edit each week.
A tight 90 minutes.
Listen, anytime you want, I'll give you all the negative points you would ever want.
Oh, perfect.
I mean, you do give us live ratings on the chatting every
Well,
Sunday
usually I'm
or
just
Saturday.
shouting, but Drac and or Daimlos, they're just like, whatever. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing your opinions. You can't
Well,
ignore
yeah,
me.
because my
here.
lists are the best. Like, they're
Shut the hell
so
up, Daimlos.
well thought out and niche. I'm like the Pantheon of
bedridden
top
list.
5 lists. Listen, just because I live a life of sleep Don't judge me. I'm feeling judged, Mr. C. Don't judge me.
I'm not. Listen, if you can live your bed life, just don't put it on a top 5 list.
Live your bed life. I love that. That's so good.
Well, we appreciate you stopping by, Mr. C. You can catch Mr. C live on, about pretty much every night of the week, I think.
He's doing something.
Is there any night he doesn't stream? But for sure, you can catch him Monday nights. You can catch him Sunday nights. You can catch him Friday nights.
Well, don't say any times. Just say days.
I mean, all the time.
How about we let Mr. C say his schedule?
All right, Mr. C, why don't you say your schedule?
So currently I do Mondays with After Dark, same time, but also on my channel as well as his, because stream together. I almost call it dual stream.
Yeah, stream together. Very fun.
Usually Tuesdays and Thursdays around 4:30 Pacific time. I'll be streaming Old School RuneScape. And Sundays, I stream some weird Windows 98 stuff, some weird DOS stuff, or just some weird quirky games.
Civ 5.
Maybe someday Civ 5.
Waifu racer.
Horse waifu racing.
Or Man Enough, the ultimate social experience. It's on my channel. Look at it. It's a good time. And of course, Bros for Foes on Saturday Group Live on Fridays.
Thanks for being a part of our channel.
Yeah, I may be a little bit biased, but I like Bros Before Foes the best.
So does Danger.
Yeah,
he does.
When he's not
in trouble and can have his electronics. Stop getting in trouble, Danger. Stop mouthing off to your mom.